Welcome back to Classic TCG, home to Pokemon and One Piece. Like, comment, subscribe for more of my content. Let's vibe. Alright, so today we're going to be getting into opening 2 of the latest One Piece starter decks that just came out, starring Purple Black Luffy and Green Yellow Yamato. Let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to put on the push notifications to stay up to date on all of my latest videos. Without further ado, let's do it. Alright, pretty excited about this one right here. This is the Luffy one, obviously. Got a lot of great ideas for this one, definitely with the purple side. Not too sure about the black side of it, but I did see the the Nico Robin from the Fist of Divine Speed, that she's the black archetype, so I think that might actually fit in pretty well with this deck. And I know that there is a purple Nico Robin that's new in this one, so let's check it out. So I can get it open. Let's see, there we go. Alright, put that over there, down there, behind me. There is the deck, right there. Awesome looking Luffy right there. That's the alternate art version. I think I got the original somewhere over here. Let me see if I can find it and show you guys so we can compare it. Let's see. No, it's the purple one. Where you at, Luff? Where you at? There we go. From Emperors in the New World, right there. Obviously, I don't have the alternate art version from that set, but that is the same one here, as you can see with the numbers. So this is the alternate of this one, which is very nice, because I couldn't get my hands on that alternate art leader in that set. My wife did pull the Nico Robin version of that one. But we got this guy, so that is cool. Let's open it up and check it out. Obviously, we're gonna have this a Fist of Divine Speed pack that we can open at the end. But I'm gonna wait until we go through this deck and also the Yamato deck before we open the 2 packs at the end. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been quite a busy month for me. I just had my second son, so I've been pretty anxious to try to record this video, so I hope you guys enjoy. This is the playmat, and obviously it shows you how to play the game right here. Very nice. Let's open up this deck real quick. Show you guys what we're working with. Definitely a deck that I feel like I can play with right away if I go into a tournament. There we go. Get a penny sleeve for that one until I figure out if it's gonna go in my deck or not. There we go. That looks awesome. Doesn't obviously have the texture and the borders and the One Piece logo down here that most of the alternate art leaders have, but this thing is nice. I don't really care. I would rock with this if I'm gonna play this purple black deck. There we go. Got 2 Nico Robins right there. Very beautiful Nico Robin. That looks like obviously another really good one. It's got a 2000 counter, 3 cost, 4000 attack and power. See the on-play abilities right there. This is definitely one that I'm thinking about obviously playing with this deck, but it can, you can throw that in with anything. Any type of purple deck. Obviously, anything with straw hats is gonna make it a lot more formidable. But I like it. I'm thinking of definitely if I can get the like I opened Legacy of the Master with my wife on Father's Day. Actually, she got it for a gift for me, and we got the black Nico Robin I was talking about earlier, obviously in Japanese. So if I can get at least 2 or 3 or whatnot of copies of that, it'd be kind of cool to think that I could play with purple Nico Robin and also the black Nico Robin in the same deck with this purple black deck right here. I think that would be pretty sick, actually. I wonder if they would actually flow well together. I'll have to look at what their effects are. Put this back over here. Right. So we got the 2 Monkey D. Luffy's here. These are the other 2 SRs in the starter deck. I'm not going to read all of that, but it definitely, if your leader is multicolored and your opponent has 5 or more Dawns, your Straw Hat type leader's base power becomes 7 until the end of their turn. That's pretty good. Pretty good, obviously. Gives it quite a good defense buff. There we go. It's a very good Luffy, another one. As DJ Khaled would say, another one. A lot of good purple Luffy and Straw Hats to choose from. I like that one too. I think that'll slot in really well with everything else. All the other great purple decks that have come out recently, especially the Straw Hat ones. And here's the rest of the deck. Got the very cool Saba mask. I was very excited to crack this open. As you can see, I got them right down here representing. So we got 4 of those. If you have a Sangoro or Sanji with 7,000 base power or more, give this card in your hand -5 cost. So that's really cool. You got one of those 2 out in the play. Then this basically makes it only cost 2 Dawn to play it with a 9,000 hit. Then you got to return them to your hand. Interesting. Very cool looking card. 4 of those. I'll put them right over here so you can represent. Got the 2 Choppers right here. Seems like Chopper's always a good blocker card. Gotta love that. Put that down there. General Frankie. Got 4 General Frankies. Another exclusive to the starter deck. Give up to 2 of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 during this turn. That's really good. Very strong. A lot of cost to play it, but definitely another good idea to throw around in there. Whether I play with this full constructed deck straight up or mix it up a little bit. Obviously, you got the 4 Sangoros reprint from Awakening of the New Era. Pretty sure the rest of these are probably reprints. Yeah, got 4 more purple Jinbei from Awakening. Very good blocker. So if you don't have enough copies, or if you didn't get a chance to open that set a lot, then obviously this is a great deck to get to give you access to those cards from the previous set, especially this one. Very hard one to get your hands on. Get a lot of good cards that help really make this deck playable. 2,000 counter right there on the Frankie. I definitely like that. Definitely using that. Great card to have in your hand when you're using that counter. I've seen when people are playing to protect whoever your opponent is attacking on your field. I haven't really played the game wholeheartedly yet, so I'm still spectating from the sideline. But when I started realizing that, I was like, hey, these are good to keep in your hand even if you don't want to play them down. Got 4 Usopps there from Emperors. There's 4 Namis from Emperors. 2,000 counter. This Yamato real quick. Got the 4 Roanoa Zoro from Emperors right there as well. And the only black card in the deck, Brooke from Starter Deck 14. I actually did a video on my channel months ago if you guys want to go check that out, where I showed this. Very cool Brooke. Got 4 Gum Lightnings right here from Emperors. And I knew this was going to be reprinted, but it definitely was a hollow before. But it's good to get at least 4 more of these, in whatever variant you can get. It's definitely a really good one. Obviously one you want to play with most of your purple Straw Hat or any purple type of deck, especially Straw Hat. Very powerful card. One I definitely look forward to using. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I count that right? Yeah, it's 10. 10 Dawns, regular ones, non-hollow. So that's a very cool deck. I like that. I think that'll definitely strengthen a lot of things I'm trying to do. I was thinking of going RP Luffy still, and then mixing you know, the purple in with some red Straw Hats, and then you got the green purple Luffy from the EBO2, and also this one right here, as you saw, the purple black. A lot of options, a lot of purple options to mix in with other colors to make it really flow better. I'm seeing. I would love to try out all 3 and just kind of see how they flow together. This is definitely a deck I knew I was gonna get once it came out. I am very excited to try it out, and I'm happy to show it with you guys if you had any doubts. That is so cool. I was definitely leaning more towards the blue purple Luffy that just came out, the old RP red purple, or even the green purple from EBO2, and then saw this and I'm like, oh man, black purple trying to make a comeback. Probably not the strongest one of all the ones I mentioned, but hey, there's strengths and weaknesses to all of it, guys. So we'll open that one at the end, right after we get through Yamato. Got the green, yellow, and the green. I am interested in still picking up the blue buggy deck. I've been looking everywhere for that one. That's definitely one I want to build a deck with too, as well as the green jewelry Bonnie one. Saw that one time at Target and then didn't pick it up for some reason. But I'm looking for those 2. If I find those 2, I'll look forward to making another video with them and show you guys the deck and everything inside that. There's the smashed pack at the bottom. Hopefully hopefully it's all good to go. Nothing's damaged in there. You would hope not. Look at that beautiful one. Yamato. Gorgeous. Gorgeous card. Definitely another interesting one that I looked at and I thought, hey, this actually could be pretty playable too. Obviously, this has existed in the past, as you see. Wings of the Captain. I love the new variant of it with this hollow pattern here. So I wanted to give this one a shot. Always wanted to try out some Wano as well. A lot of really good yellow Wano characters. I'm still trying to figure out the green side of it. Who knows? Maybe if I get the Pawnee deck or whatnot, I can mix in green Supernovas with yellow Wano and then have rock this as the leader. Maybe that would work. But check that out. Pretty cool. Double attack, deals 2 damage. If your opponent has 3 or less life cards, give up to 2 rested to one of your characters. That is phenomenal. Don't see a lot of people talking about or playing with this, but it feels underrated. A lot of the cards I've seen in here are based off of being behind in the game with your life cards and then having an advantage over your opponent with that. But I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. If you guys and seeing how it works. Got a new Kozuki Momonosuke right here. If you have 2 or less life cards, your leader gains 1,000 power. So definitely a really good late game type of card, as you can see. Very interesting to see how that would work. I like the way this deck looked when I looked at it a lot closer. With all of the late game tactics right here with the life cards. Definitely gonna give that a try. We got Yamato here. This character gains 3,000 power if you spend 2 Dawn. And when you unplay it, look at 5 cards from the top, reveal up to 1 land of Wano, the cost of 2 or more, and add it to your hand. And place the rest at the bottom in any order. Interesting. Very good. Very good searcher card for this deck. Alright. I think I ran out of sleeves. I still like to sleeve all my SRs until I throw them in a deck. Treat all of them with all the love and respect that I can. Especially Yamato. Definitely one of my more favorite characters. That's not one of the Straw Hats. She definitely should have been a Straw Hat. Very cute. Alright, let's check out the rest of this deck. Let's see what we got here. Ashara Doji. As you can see there, another one contingent on your life cards. If your leader has the land of Wano type, which it would, your opponent has 3 or more life, KO up to one of your opponent with a base of 5 or less. Very good. Would they be good straight up when you start the game? Not sure. There's got to be other ways to probably play it, you know, closer to the middle or later in the game to make this more effective, but definitely interesting. When I looked through this whole deck online on the One Piece card game site, and I just kind of saw that everywhere in here, and I was like, man, this looks interesting. This looks like something I would want to give a try. So 2 Dawn here on the Izzo, and it becomes a blocker. Cost 2 to put it down. Land of Wano type leader gains banished on this turn. That's really good. I've heard about that one. Got a Kinemon here. Very cool. 2,000 counter. If your leader has land of Wano type, opponent's 3 or less, play this card. So that means, I guess the trigger means that you get to skip the cost, I would assume. Wow. That's pretty good. Got a Porcus DAs here from Emperors in the New World. Yeah. That's the only green in here, to my knowledge. Wings of the Captain, and a Rashi. Alright. Got 3 Kawamatsu from Wings. All look like they flow really well together. Got Kikunoju, 4 of those from Wings. Yeah, if you're you get your opponent. If your opponent has 3 or less, it feels like this whole deck is just like broken almost. I don't know. Definitely looks like it. It's almost like this is almost like a deck like baiting your opponent to take life cards, just for you to come out and just be like OP, pun intended. With almost everybody in this deck, I'm seeing like they all get real like a lot stronger as soon as your opponent has 3 or less life cards. So that is definitely something I'm gonna want to try out. I may try it out online first before I ever try to play it in a tournament, but wow. Even for reprints, like the few cards that they added in here and the way they constructed this, and it just looks really good. Definitely looks really good. And obviously this is Three Brothers starter deck, so I have this. So getting a few extra copies of this is fantastic too. 2000 counter Yamato, Blaze, Slice, Lanawano, Alcazaya 9, event from 500. And you got your 10 Dawns there as well. So that is a very solid looking deck. I like that. I like that a lot. That is definitely one I look forward to trying to play with as well. Hopefully I can get my hands on the Jewelry Bonnie or the Buggy deck so I can show that to you guys. That's another one I'm looking forward to playing with. These new decks definitely were a lot more exciting than most of the ones that came out with the PRB packs. I got those sitting down here, and I showed the videos on my page on that one if you want to check it out. They're pretty good. I think my favorite one was, so I'm looking down on them now, obviously the purple Luffy one, and Doflamingo. But I'm liking these ones a lot more. Without further ado, let's get into the packs from it. This was from the Luffy, this was from the Yamato. Let's open the Luffy one first. Wish me luck, guys, and I hope you guys have gotten some good pulls from this if you did open it. Real quick, I'll show you guys didn't open a booster box. Opened 2 double sets, about a dozen sleeves, and a few loose packs. And these are the 2 best cards that I've managed to pull so far. My wife actually pulled this one yesterday, and I pulled this one last week. So let's see what we can get out of these 2. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get any more goodness that we can add to our collection. Fishman Island, Strusen, Randolph, Nico Robin, got Balja Neptune, Fukaboshi, Gum Gum King Cobra, Ripper, Gum Gum Jet Culverine, Frankie, Shira Hoshi. Anything behind it? Oh, we got something. What? No shot. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. Wow. Gear 2 manga event card. I really wanted this from the set. Wow. From the Luffy deck. Can't make that up. No shot. Look at that. That is beautiful. Alright. Let's leave that up. That looks crazy. I did not think we would pull that. Right from the Luffy starter deck. Don't get better than that, right? Awesome. I did not see that coming. Woo! Alright. Can we double up Yamato? Probably not, but wow. There it is. I wasn't sure. I mean, I saw some of the manga event, like, at the bottom, and I was like, hey, what could that be? Could that be the Red Hawk? Could that be the Honesty one? Nope, it's the one I was chasing. Awesome. Let's see what we can get out of the Yamato. I got that Luffy one from my local game store, so I'm glad they gave me that one. Got this Yamato from Target. Let's see if Target can do it. You're just not my type. X Drake. Ah, you know what that means. Luffy leader. Hey, first Zeus. And first new event card. I'm gonna be a Navy officer. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Kobe. All right. Well, Luffy didn't fail us. Look at that. Beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was a great opening. I had a lot of fun. Until next time when we drop the next classic, one peace and much love to you. Have a good one. See you later.